Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warship Blitz video, and I have a series of videos that I'm trying to produce, which is the Tier 10 cruisers. I'm not going to try and do the Tier 10 battleships because I'm not up to it, and I'm not going to try and do the Tier 10 destroyers because I'm not up to that either. I'm going to go for the cruisers. I have the Hindenburg done. Yay, that's one. And I think I have the Des Moines and the Worcester. I'd have to have a look actually. This is the Minotaur. So as you can see, it's a game that's probably well designed for the Minotaur. It's got 3 enemy destroyers to deal with, which is nice. Now the Minotaur, as you'll notice, has sonar. It actually gets 1 sonar, but if you get the right captain skills, you can double that, and that's actually worth doing. Comes with 3 smoke, which is good. Also comes with the air defense alert, which is sort of like decorative in this game. Okay, so the turrets on the ship move incredibly quickly. This ship is still a light cruiser, so it feels, in fact, it feels a little bit smaller even than the Neptune, which, you know, the Neptune was quite a shock, I've got to say. It's nice to have all that, you know, that rapid reload, and this has the sort of rapid reload that you'd expect from the Akazuki. Dispersions, yeah, dispersion's okay, but it is only firing 6-inch shells, and this is a tier 10 game, and as you can see, there is a ton of torpedoes on their way, so I don't know how much damage I did there. Am I ignoring those torpedoes? I am, aren't I? It's not very smart. No, I'm not ignoring them. I'm realizing my mistake. And am I going to wear one for being a little bit brave? Right, note to self. Tier 10 torpedoes go an awful long way. Right, this is, well, this is probably not what I didn't want to meet. So this has actually quite a lot of torpedoes. I'm waiting till he gets into range, and I'm going to see if I can sneak out of here. So we're firing a spread of torpedoes. There's 8 of them on their way. That Yamato is going to slow down. However, I've just gone and driven into a point of land, which doesn't feel particularly smart. So of course I exacerbate the problem by opening fire, getting a whole lot of hits and a whole lot of penetrations, but doing basically no damage because that thing just has such a ton of health. I think this is probably the time I should start using the smoke, because yeah, replaying this game afterwards, I'm not really too sure what went through my head here. Probably a moment of panic, and when you look at it the cool light of day, there was probably better places I could be. So the ship is relatively agile for a tier 10. I have tried to run the some of the other tier 10s, like the Hindenburg is definitely not agile. The Henry IV, all those sort of ships, the Moskva. So this is probably the most agile. It's still a relatively unagile ship. Is he firing HE? Because I'm so lucky. Okay, this is going to be pretty ugly. Yeah, that was ugly. Fortunately hit the rear. I'm getting out of range. Am I going to make my problem worse? I think I'm trying to get behind this island. This is sort of like a psychological study in state of mind. I am trying to get behind this island. I'm detected again. We've got a couple of seconds. He's got his secondaries off. We just pepper the place with those torpedoes, and then I think I'll go around this other side. So our team are actually winning the game. This Yamato hasn't advanced, which is interesting because basically I don't think I really had much to stop him with. It's a satisfying number of hits. He is advancing into the sea cap. So finally I'm getting some wits back around me. Yep, we can see him there. He's detected by the rest of the team. I'm going to steal a cap behind him. because I'm not really able to sink him. Now, somewhere there's some destroyers, some nice tasty destroyers, but I think there's this big nasty Yamato between me and those destroyers, and I'm not really too keen on, yeah, I think I got away with it last time. I'm not sure I'd get away with it twice, although he's turning in. So, well, that means he's going away. So, all we can really do is, well, open up with our 6-inch guns. We're not going to start any fires. We're not going to get any citadels against this thing. All we're going to do is chew off some health bit by bit by bit and punish him with torpedoes if we can. A lot of bounces going on there. Really is the wrong ship. Oh, how'd he find me? So there we go. We're firing. It's pretty accurate for blind firing. So what I've done there is I've provided a narrow spread. The British torpedoes have a fairly wide spread by default, or you fire them single fire, which means that in order to get a narrow spread, you have to... Oh dear, it's going to miss. All my torpedoes are going to miss. Oh, well, I sort of knew that, firing them off. Still, we're keeping all the capture zones. 41 seconds. We are well ahead on points. The Yu Yang took out the Yamato. Good on him. He's probably better suited for it. And I am detected, which means I should probably pop off one of those unused sonars. I've used all my smoke. Oh, here we go. That's Shimakaze. 20 seconds remaining.
Locked on.
So he's hiding in behind that point of land. 13 seconds. Don't know why I'm bothering to fire off torpedoes. There he is. Come on, give him a taste. And we miss. So anyway, first impressions of the Minotaur. Phew, I'm glad that's over. It is quite it's quite a small, fragile ship. It feels like a ship from a structural perspective that's a tier further down than it actually is. So you do need to use cover and islands. And up against the battleship, well, the torpedoes do outshoot your, if you've got a historical camo on it, and the concealment module, your torpedoes can outshoot your detection, but still, it's like the Leander. It's so little in it that you wouldn't trust it. The guns are nice to use. The turrets rotate quickly. They are very rapid firing. But still, it's got probably a fairly high skill floor. There we go, let's do the same thing again. Rather than, let's say, the Hindenburg, I feel a lot more comfortable, and it's just a little bit more forgiving. There we go, 11 torpedoes, 74 main battery hits. Low main battery hits, mainly because if I open fire, I'd be detected. So, obviously, a tier 10 Yamato is a real standoff problem. Anyway, there you go, the Minotaur, tier 10.